So this week, Rust added a new update where anyone can now place. Here, let me get. Anyone can now place twig inside of a building block zone. So I'm not going to authorize on that. See, when I pull out my building plan, I can still place. So you can pretty much build anything. Raid towers are now 100% a thing. Like if this was all walled in. Okay. This was all walled in. I know it doesn't have a roof and it's all backwards, but it doesn't matter. So if this was all walled in, like normally people would start off building a too high base with no roof on it. Well, now that's changed. Because people could easily just go like this and just hop in there. Okay, if they were cooler than me, and then just authorize on this, and they'd be like, yeah, dude, I have your base now. So now that's the thing. You can also place ladders on the side of the any building block zone. Obviously, I have building privilege. I just realized. But that kind of changes a lot of what you have to be defending with your base. So instead of just now like having your second layer or your third layer not have any honeycomb, like normally you'd build a base. Let's just build a no, not build a circle. Okay, so say I just have this like a 2x2. Well, there we go. Say I have a 2x2. And okay, I have a airlock. And it's like that. Say this was all honeycombed, okay, on the bottom level, but then there was like a staircase or a ladder hatch going to the second level. And now up here there's no honeycombing because, you know, it's the second level. People can't, like, the only way people used to be able to do that is to boost. But now, people can easily get onto your second level by just building up, which is, I mean, I think it's kind of cheap. Like, I think the ladders are good because you actually have to use components to be able to get in. But with this, all you have to do is like hit a tree for a minute or two, and then make yourself a building plan, and then you could easily get into someone's base. And say that this had a roof on it. This right here, if you if this whole bottom was like honeycombed, then you'd have to break through 2 walls to get to the center. But if the top layer wasn't honeycombed, then you would easily just be able to break through 1 wall, and then you'd be getting into the loot. Also, an issue with building now is that you can't just have a single layer roof or an open roof by that. You have to be able to defend your roof, because if someone could easily build up here and then like build out and then just like shoot a rocket right at the middle right there, and they could just get through here instead of having to go through any walls and all that honeycombing. So yeah, we have to figure out a way to honeycomb the roofs. And so there's only a few ways that you can do this. And this is by far one of my favorites, is just placing a roof. You could place all 4 roofs like that. It's literally the same amount of rockets to get in though, so you're just wasting materials placing more roofs. But I mean, if you want to protect it from like all sides, say someone like blew in through that wall and you didn't have a little roof right here, they'd be able to get in. And so now that we know that, I'm gonna show you my base design. You're gonna want to start off with a square, something like this. Wait, yeah, like that, and that. And then also add a triangle here. Nope, not right there. Like so. So, it's a very strange looking footprint. But this right here is where you're gonna put your tool cupboard. You're gonna put it right in there. But first you're just gonna want to wall all this in. And the door's gonna go here, here, and here. Actually, you're not gonna want to put that door frame yet. You'll see why in a sec. Okay, so you do all that. And I'm gonna place a TC, authorize on it. Now I'm gonna upgrade all of that. Oh, I didn't mean to place that. Okay, so now this is what you're gonna have. It's gonna be very open for now, but it'll be better later. So right here, this is gonna be the lit room. You can always put a door or like a double door on here. So people, if you add people to your group or something, they can get access to the TC. But it's always better to just wall it off. So yeah, so now what you're gonna wanna do is just extend up by another layer. And upgrade all that. Yeah. So I'm just gonna place these. I'll place all these walls. But you're gonna want to leave this open for now, because first, then what you're gonna want to do is, where is it? Items? Yeah, you're gonna want a shelf and 6 chests. That's 5. I want another one. So you're gonna place your shelf as far back as you can, and then you're gonna want to place these however you want. Just make sure they're as far back as possible. That one could be a lot further back, but I'm not gonna worry about it because this is just a tutorial. So yeah, you're gonna want to do that, and then you're gonna want to place a staircase so you can get up here. Whoa, that was a ninja jump. Then you just take these to crates or chests and you place them like so, and then you can remove that. So then once you have that, you're gonna wanna you're gonna wanna put a roof, triangle roof, and then you are going to want to put not a window, a doorway. But then you're gonna go inside the doorway, and then you're going to place a roof facing across that way, so you can still access these chests and you have extra storage. If you want to just do a shelf, then you can also place this floor here after. If you only want 4 chests, then it'll be more secure. But from in here, you're gonna want to place that wall. Wait, let's upgrade that to make sure it's all facing the right way. And then in here, so if you're going to be using a sheet metal door here, then what you're going to want to do is place another roof and put it here, and then upgrade that as well, just so it's not easier for them to get in. I would also place a triangle floor. And here it doesn't really matter, so you can just place that up there, and you can always just build up onto your roof and then fill it all in. Oh, actually, what I'd suggest doing earlier, if you didn't place that there, and what you're gonna want to do is place a roof. I think I can place it from up here. Yeah, place a roof facing that way, and then place another triangle on top of that, and on top of that, and you can upgrade all that. And that's pretty much it. So now you have a base that looks somewhat like this. So pretend there's all sheet metal doors. It'd be 2 rockets for this one, 2 rockets for that one, 2 rockets for that one. So that's 6 total. That is if they go through the doors, and also if you don't have an armored door on here, which I would if I had the resources. I'd put just an armored door here, and that'd be 8. And then if you go from the top, if you go from What I would do if you want TC, you're gonna wanna splash all of these, and then it'll destroy that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. See, and then you'll have access into here. And then if you want the loot, you rocket that. So that'd be 8 rockets to get into the loot. If you had like a bone club or bone knife, you could just bone club all these chests down, and then you'd be able to get down to the second layer. And then if you wanted TC, it'd be another 4 rockets to take that. Oh, and then another 4 rockets to take this, and then get TC. Or you could just stand up here and shoot out, if that was gone, shoot out that wall, and then it would be just an extra 4 rockets instead of an extra 8 rockets to get to TC. But overall, this is a pretty good starter base because it defends it very well from the top, because normally, like last wipe, people would have just had a single roof like that. And there'd kind of be no point because people can just easily boost up here. So last wipe, if people were to just put 1 roof, it'd just be a total of 4 rockets. Even if they had honeycombing on the walls, like that would not matter if it was just 1 roof, and then they could just jump down here. And if these were actually all the way back, they could easily just get down here. Or yeah, now I'm stuck. Okay. So they could do that. Another way for people to get in is go through here. Like that. And so that's 4 rockets. And then if this was an armored door, it'd be 4 rockets, or 4 rockets on this wall, or 4 rockets on this wall. So it's always going to be a minimum of 8 rockets to get to the loot, and 8 rockets to get to the TC. Wait. Yeah, 8 rockets to get to the TC. Because if they splashed all these 4 walls, there'd still be another 1 wall for them to get in. So splashed all those walls, but they still gotta get through one of these walls to be able to reach the TC. So yeah, it's always gonna be 4 walls to either get to the TC or to the loot. If you do end up using a sheet metal door on the thing, and if there wasn't a roof here, like if this wasn't there, that ceiling, then they could easily just blow through there and then blow through the door, and that'd be 6 rockets to get to the center. But you don't really need this. I just have it for extra protection. Like if you have an armored door here, you don't have to waste all those materials. Just stick that there and that there. So if you have an armored door, they'd have to blow through that, which is 4, and then through the armored door, which is another 4. So you don't actually have to have that roof there. I just had it there just in case you build sheet metal here and they don't decide to go through all the doors. So that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you found this helpful for a good starter base. I'll be trying to come up with more ideas, and I'll see if there are any ways to make this easily defendable. But yeah, I'd also suggest putting some like spikes or something on the roof so they can't raid from the roof, because it's always annoying if you're like about to come out your door and there's just someone standing on your roof and they just shoot you. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next video.